Hey, Jaquan, good morning. And what's that? This is John Tice coming to you. Got my website or my app of the week to talk to you just briefly this morning, and hope that you're off to a good start for the week. It's cold. There's stuff around, but it's certainly beautiful outside, and what a great time to get out and sell something. So you ever have buyers that you just keep saying, they can't make a decision? Well, maybe we aren't giving them good enough answers, and that's what I have for you today. So let's take a look at an app that came out of our time together when we were doing the CCIM course, and that's a HP calculator, the 10B2 calculator, financial calculator. So let's clear it out. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this today, this is a little old school, but I have been around a while. And I know we can easily defer to a lender, and the buyers know the payments, and everybody's online, and that's all good. Personally, I have control issues. While I've got you in front of me, I'm going to try and close you and put you on paper, sell you a property. Everybody wants to know at the end of the day, hey, well, what's the payment on this house going to be? That's where this financial calculator comes in. Many of you know my goal has been to get down to one device in my pocket. My device is now my iPhone or Android phone. Don't get hung up on the brands with me. Today we're using the iPad. It's a little bigger, and it works for these presentations very well. So this HP calculator, excellent financial calculator, back in the day would have cost a couple $100. Currently they cost around $40. This app is $5. And once I buy it for the iPad, I get it for the iPhone for free. So down to $250 an install. Hard to beat, guys. So the thing I like about this, I can always calculate a payment in seconds. And it's one thing to say, well, it'll be about $600, but why not have a calculator that shows them exactly to the penny what it's going to be? Now, you do need to add in taxes and property insurance, and you may need to come up with a factor for mortgage insurance, depending on what you're doing. But guys, this is a powerful close for somebody that's saying, well, I'm not sure what I would do, and I don't know what that payment would be, and I don't really want it to go over my budget of $850. So let's say you're working with somebody with a budget of $850. So that's a comfortable number for you. Great. Now this isn't qualifying for the loan. This is qualifying to sell them something. Why show properties that are too high priced for what they really would spend anyway? So you're willing to pay $850 a month. Well, we know that the taxes are going to be, $2,000, $2,500, probably on just about anything. And if you're showing properties or showing a property, use those taxes. So we've got $2,800 for taxes. Well, when we divide that by 12, we get $233. What if we added in $40 for home insurance, hazard insurance for this property? So we need $275 as an allowance for the taxes and insurance. Mortgage insurance is a consideration also. It's going to depend on the loan type and so forth. That one you can deal with or defer to the lender, whatever you like best. For my purposes today, I'm going with $275 out of that $850 budget, because right now they're all ears. Now this calculator works on the number of payments. So we know that it's 30 years, there's going to be 12 payments, turns into a big 360. So top left corner N becomes 360 payments. Interest, well, for my argument today, you qualified at 4.5. So 30-year mortgage, 4.5% interest. You expect to finance $125,000. We'll put that under PV, and as soon as we touch the payment, PMT tells me that your payment is $633. Now these calculators show that as a negative number. Don't panic. We'll just turn it into a positive. And they do that because it's an expense. It's a financial calculator. If money's coming in, that's good. If you're spending it, it's a negative. So we're going to add our $275, and now, guys, we're at $908. So you might have to raise your expectations to buy this house. And remember, this isn't mortgage insurance, so we know that's probably going to push you close to $1,000. So you might have to lower your expectation a little bit of that $633 payment. So I don't want my payment to be more than $850. Let's skip mortgage insurance for a moment. So we have $850 minus $275 says that I have $575 a month I can put towards the payment. It's got to be a negative number. We're going to load it in as our payment right there in PMT. And now, when we touch the present value, the PV button tells me that I can do $113.5 as a mortgage amount, add in taxes and insurance, and meet my goal of $850 a month. Now, you show somebody that, they have a decision to make. Either we roll back a little bit from this $125,000 loan to $114,000. We find more money. We suck it up and agree to a higher payment. But they'll make those decisions, and now you've done it in a minute. You don't have to wait for them to go home, to go online, to reach out to their lender. They don't have to do anything. And you get to be the guy that's leading the conversation, which is where I always prefer to be. So a quick little qualifying tip for you. I'm watching the sales numbers go up, guys. And in 1 week's time, pending sales in a number of areas that I track are up 7 to 10%. We're off to a great start. I'm getting around the company, and I'm finding that there are many, many agents out there that are busy. I hope you are. But it's a sign of things to come. So pay attention, close these people when you have a chance right in front of you. Don't defer to somebody else, and get these deals done. You're going to be in competitive situations this year, so we don't want that. We don't want you losing somebody while you're waiting for them to talk to a lender, get back to a lender. They'll need to do those things anyway, but start qualifying them right on the spot. Thanks. This is John Tice. Talk to you in a week. Have a great one. Enjoy the snow on Friday.